Hello everyone. Never Zen coming back to you with another video. Today we are going to be checking out Monsta X's latest comeback. We're going to be checking out for the music videos for both Do What I Want as well as End the Front. I am beyond excited because this is my first OT6 Monsta X comeback, because I first found them during Rush Hour where Shonu was enlisted, and then, you know, the rest of the members started enlisting and going back and forth. But we're here now with a brief break because I do think IM still has to enlist. But either way, my first OT6 comeback, so I am ecstatic for that because it's been like, what, over 4 years? I think, maybe 3 years, 4 years, something like that. So I'm in dire need of some Monsta X. So pause warning, I love this group a lot, especially OT6 now. I'm probably not going to survive well, plus I'm quite sure some of them are going to be shirtless in some way, shape, or form, especially Shonu and IM are the main culprits. So pausing's not for you, then you're going to have to find a different video to watch. But if you don't mind some pausing, let's go first check out Do What I Want. Alright, here we are with Do What I Want, and let's dive in.
Is this what you want?
Yes, I want Monsta.
Do what I want. Do what I want. Damn, do what I want.
Okay, the caption's saying them, but I'm hearing damn. Let's be honest here.
Do what I want. Yeah,
The two culprits that I named. Am I surprised? No. Also, what are these like little pointy things in their head? What?
Do what I want. Do what I want. Yeah, 오랜만이야 막 달리는 ratio. 알잖아 내 적토마 같은 patient. 이런 case, 이런 base, 이런 cake. 누가 하냐 showtime. It's now so we don't up. 이 위에서 하나같이 정산해 up. 자신 있게 face to face. 부끄러워 몸 베베 꼬임을 받았네 bubble. 기대하던 우리 running to you. 미쳐버리지 lost in music, babe. 더는 기다릴 순 없어, no way. 내게로 이제 come on, baby. I know you got me out of the stage. Telling me on the 밤새.
I recognize that man's voice anywhere. That's all of us say. The harmony. Not the car walk. So they just want Mom Bebe to be thirsty. It's what I'm seeing, basically. Yeah, welcome back, Shonu.
Skip that, cause I'm no tone. I'm in tech with the muzzle. I hate that, dirty my phone.
Alright, sorry about that. I had a little bit of an interruption. Let's just go back. Skip that because I'm low tone.
Cause I'm no tone. I'm in tech with the muzzle. I hate that, dirty my phone. The bitch tech, 하고 slow mo. 누군 그만 나만 됐다. 시간 지나 우린 벌써
Okay, I am.
절대 대충 일은 없지. 사실 뭐 it never afraid.
Okay, push-ups, period, workout, yes. They are fucking up that dance. Am I seeing what I just saw correctly? Was that Kihyun with his chest out too? Come on, Juhani.
Are you ready for a night? Oh, 딱 기대면은 lights on. 자유롭게 누벼
Hey, get a dancer. Yes. Okay, dance battle. Okay, Monsta X, I see y'all. Monsta X really said we gonna come back and we gonna talk our shit. And as they should. Literally, as they should, because that's exactly what they did with the song. Especially Jew Honey in the, freaking first rap talking about some, it's been a while since I come back, but I'm, still in this race. Like, okay, sir, calm down. we know it's been a while. You don't have to remind us, okay? Our hearts are already warm because you're here. First thoughts. I still don't know what the point of those freaking pointy things on their head was and Kihyun's pointy ears. It was fun, like the rest of the video. Just have no idea why. Whoever made that decision, can you explain why? Because I'm a little confuzzled there, because it just feels random, which this entire video feels random, but that's beside the point. But oh my gosh, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite Monsta X songs. It's catchy and it has its moods for when I listen to it, but I wouldn't just like naturally go out of my way to listen to it. But every group has their songs where it's like it's not an immediate love, but I'm sure this one will probably grow on me in the future, just because it's Monsta X and their music tends to grow on me sometimes. So I'm sure I'll love this song in like a couple weeks, but as of right now it's pretty middle of the line for me. I don't actively dislike it, but I don't actively love and be obsessed with it either, so it's kind of middle of the ground here. I am, and Show knew, I expected to be shirtless. Even Minhyuk I kind of expected it from. But Kihyun? Disrespectful. Who told him he could do that? I mean, he's a grown man and can make his own decisions, but who told him he could do that? Like, not my bias. No, that's not allowed. My biases can't do it. My records, sure, but my bias? No. Not allowed. I like how they all had their own moment at the chorus, though. It was great, and I love that for them. Still trying to figure out what the car wash scene's for, too. Like, did they just want to show off being shirtless? Because that's low-key what it felt like. Like, they're just, like, looking for an excuse and a reason to be shirtless. One thing I do love about this video is, like, how it has, like, the grainy, like, old school, like, camera recording quality to it. Because it just makes it feel that much more fun, because it's like it's like making you feel nostalgic without actually being nostalgic. So definitely love that for this song 100%. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what else to talk about, because it was just a lot of randomness, and all of the randomness is like blocking out everything else that I want to say. It's like I just can't think of, like, I'm just thinking of like the dance battle, the random dancers killing it, which yes, they killed it. The freaking horn things, I'm still trying to figure out what those are. And then the shirtlessness. Oh my gosh. Obviously, I.M and Jew Honey are gonna rap their asses off, because that's normal for them. That they're a powerful rap duo for a reason. But then you have, like, Hyungwon and Minhyuk and Kihyun, and my brain is blanking out Shonu with the the vocal support for them, and it's a good dynamic for this group, honestly. And they can each interchange and fill up certain parts, so I love that for them. I'm not gonna lie though, between these two songs I was more excited for the title track anyways, so we're just gonna go ahead and check that out, because I want to see what End the Front is, because that has intrigued me ever since I saw the title. All right, End the Front, let's do it. What's going on in this van? Is this man tied up? It looks like it. We all act normal, pretend to be normal, but we know we all have a monster inside. Ooh. Why am I not surprised that this is a Dem Joint song? Come on, young one.
Where you at? Where you at? Anyway. I wanna see you
Yep, I knew it was gonna be the song. I knew between these two in the front was gonna be exactly what I needed it to be. Because the way that Kihun just came in. Why are they just riding a bull in the hospital? This poor woman trying to celebrate her birthday and they're just riding a freaking bull in the hospital. Okay, show me. I knew it. I called it the moment I saw the title of it. I have to go back to the beginning of the chorus. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna have to be mad at me, but also Kihun looks good with this outfit on.
I wanna see you in the front. 이게 내 position. 여전히 나 손꼽혀의 vision. 돌입하는 mission. 자 정면으로 부딪혀. I wanna see you in the front. Say my name.
Okay.
Run them out. Where you at? Anyway, I wanna see you in the front. 나만 보고 가, that's my position. 가뿐이다 너무 opposition. 태백했고 돌입하는 mission. 자 정면으로 부딪혀. I wanna see you in the front. Say my name. Where you at?
This chorus goes so hard. The way I Am came in, ooh.
Where you at? Anyway, I wanna see you in the front. 나만 보고 가, that's my position. 가뿐이다 너무 opposition. 태백했고 돌입하는 mission. 자 정면으로 부딪혀. I wanna see you in the front. Say my name. Where you at? Say my name. Running up, wanna see you in the front.
Okay, what's this about to give us?
Get your hands up, wanna see you stand up.
Okay, Minhyuk.
Going faster.
Okay.
Scream like whoa. Scream like whoa. Make the ground shake, bring the earthquake. Feel the floor quick when you're not fake. Make the ground shake, bring the earthquake. Make the ground shake, bring the earthquake. Feel the floor crack when you're not fake. I wanna see you in the front. I'm on board, got that's my position. 가뿐이다 너무
Not them dancing in the.
I'm 보고 가, that's my position. 가뿐이다 너무 opposition. 들이깨고 돌입하는 mission. 자 정면으로 부딪혀. I wanna see you in the front. Say my name. Where you at?
Oh, period. Walk through. You don't need that walker. That's right. The director guy is crazy. This shit is awesome. Yo, so what just happened? Song expired. New Monsta X's bomb. Please just be yourself, guys. SMH. Oh, not the SMH. Be real, you let the ground shake. Period. Yes. So the gist I'm getting from this song, and Do What I Want as well, pretty much, is for Monsta X, it's only up from here. Basically is what I'm seeing. Like Monsta X is saying like, hey, we're only going up from here. we're just gonna get better and better. Like, we're in our position and we're just rising with our ambition. Like, come on. Oh my gosh. This definitely is more my alleyway from them 100%. And it's weird because like this is like giving me like older Monster X, but it also feels like a brand new Monster X just debuted with this. Like, it feels fresh, which could be, you know, them essentially saying like we're back, even though, like I said earlier, one of them still has twin list. But we're just gonna skip past that because in our head he's just not gonna enlist, and you know, everyone's just gonna stay together and sing Kumbaya. But Monsta X is saying, oh, we're back, which as they should. And one thing I can say about Monsta X, they are consistent when it comes to English albums, so I already know we're getting one in the near future. I'd probably say winter, early spring. Monsta X always eats when it comes to English songs, and I cannot freaking wait. Oh my gosh, where do I even start? I guess I'll just go through each individual member at this point, because like I have so much to say about each of them and different things to say about each of them. First thing that came to my head was Junhoney, because he started off the song basically. Junhoney coming through with his raps as always. I'm gonna kind of touch about him and I Am together because the way they're going back and forth with the first and second verse, love that. Like I said earlier, one of the top rap duos in the entire industry. You can't really say that they're not. Like, look at their entire discography. They very much are one of the top, if not the top rap duos in the industry, so can't really come for them for that. But then also Junhoney with his I Want to See You in the Front. I love when Junhoney has his like little like vocal moments thrown in there too, because freaking yes, love that so much for him. Finishing up on I Am, the grittiness and like raspiness he had in his voice, like when he was doing the chorus, like a little bit of behind it, love that so much. Oh, I love that for him. Hyungwon, I'm glad I saw more of him in this because I really didn't notice too much of him in Do What I Want, but it's also because it was like, you know, grainy and old-timey with like the film aesthetic. But Hyungwon really popped off in this, especially like his like, you know, like hey, like hands up in the air, like hey, I think that's what the line was. But he really popped off with that, like oh, I know, I think it was like the hands up, say my name part, that like he did that part twice, I think. He ate that. He ate that down 100%. Minhyuk coming through. Minhyuk is like one of those people where it's like he's a sleeper. Like I know he's talented, but he still somehow manages just to catch me off guard every time. I don't know what it is about that man, but he just pops up randomly and is just like, hey, remember I exist. Like at this point I feel like he's trying to be a bias wrecker, but it's like I really can't afford to have a third bias wrecker in this group because that's already like gonna be 2/3 of the group if I do, so I'm not gonna I'm gonna avoid him as long as I can, but I don't see that happening. But yes, Minhyuk is definitely one of those sleeper agents in the group because like I said, I remember and know him and he's very talented. He just always catches me off guard in a great way. So Shonu, I feel so good to hear his voice in a new Monsta X song. Like, they did the re-recordings and it sounded like a bit off because I got so used to the OT5 versions that hearing him in it felt off. But with this, it felt seamless. Like, it felt like it was natural from the beginning, and I freaking love that because, like, I need that feeling of wholeness and completeness. Like, Rush Hour OT6, it just doesn't hit the same for me as OT5 because that's what I first got into and dive deep into. So I'm so glad the Shonu's back because he was like the main one where I was like mad that I just missed him, and then the other members started enlisting and it was just a lot. But we got a great sounding voice on this man and I freaking love that. And then obviously Kihyun, love this man's vocals. That's the main reason he's my bias. He has amazing visuals to support it, but his vocals solidify me. But him doing that little rap part in that last chorus, one thing about Monsta X with all the members is they gonna try a bit of everything. All the vocalists gonna do a bit of rapping, all the rappers gonna do a bit of singing. They just gonna, all of them gonna do a bit of dancing. Everyone's just gonna do everything, and I'm okay with that because the more Kihyun I get, the happier I am. That's why I need another solo from him, because I love his voice and I love listening to it. But I digress on that. In the front, 100% more of my alleyway, which is not surprising because Them Joints produced it, which, you know, don't even get me started on Them Joints, because on Twitter they have been coming for me with their ATs and Idol and Monsta X and everything. And that's I just can't with them. But yes, freaking phenomenal. But that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. The next video you're going to see from me will be my reaction to Zero Base One's latest comeback. We're going to be checking out the pre-release Slam Dunk as well as Iconic, which I am excited for because I already have a feeling Iconic is going to take me out in all the best ways. So, preparing y'all for that next video now. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and or subscribe. If you don't want to do any of that, that's perfectly fine. You watched the video to this point, which means you have supported me in one way or another. So who am I to pick and choose what you can and can't do here? If you want to have a more personalized one-on-one conversation, the description has tons of different socials. You can feel free to hop over on any of them and reach out, and I'll most likely respond as long as you look like a legitimate page of a real human being and not a bot account created 2 months ago with 3 followers. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But yes, Monsta X is back. We'll be back for good soon. Yeah, we'll just give it like 2 more years and then they'll be back because, you know, but I digress on that. But thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Never Zen, out.